Alright, so once you have your cross member made, it's pretty much right there all welded up. I have the rims welded together in that block to hold it up, and have a ratchet strap on the leaf spring on this side, because just for now, because it's supposed to have some bracket here for the U-bolts and I don't have them. And I'm still gonna redo this, but I'm gonna pretty much run something like that to mount my shocks to the top of the axle, because I don't really feel like paying like 60 bucks for that shock loop that goes in there for each side, so I'm gonna just make my own. And this is just a scrap piece of metal I found and put it there just so I can mount the leaf spring on this side. But it's pretty much gonna be something similar like this, but it'll have the ends welded off shut, and I'll have the shock mount coming here. Maybe I'll do some custom double shock mount. But anyways, once you have all that made, there's that. My inside, and then I have the gussets I was talking about there and there. Pretty decent looking. The next thing you want to do is just unbolt the bumper from your truck, to make things easier when you're working on the frame. Have my head gaskets laying around because, you know, it's all taken apart. Blown head gaskets. So while I'm waiting for some parts, I decided to come do that. Alright, so just take the bumper off. Alright, so when you're taking off your bumper, there's gonna be like a bunch of bolts, so in case you don't, right now I'm pretty much laying down in between my frame rails. There's the driver's side frame rail, passenger side frame rail. So pretty much there'll be a bolt on the inside here, and then a bolt on the top up here for this. So these will pretty much be the two bolts you have to take off from the frame rails. Top bolt, bottom bolt. Same on this side, bolt here, and then the bolt that goes up here on the top. And then from these sections here, you just take off the bolt there, and the bolt over there on that side. My truck's a cab chassis, so I'm pretty sure it's probably the same for all trucks though, but just in case it's not accurate on your truck, that's probably why. But on mine, that's all it had, just the bolt here and the bolt on the top. So pretty much you take off a total of 6 bolts, 2 on each frame rail and 1 on the outside. So once you have those bolts off, you simply just pull your bumper. So pretty much, if you're doing this the way I am, after you weld the end links 1/4 inch to the cross member, it'll measure 42 7/8 wide. So if you don't have any jack stands that will go high enough when you lift your truck up to pretty much take off the independent front suspension, you could just weld 3 wheels, steel wheels like I did here. So pretty much you can lift it and use these as jack stands. So we kind of got a little excited and didn't record none of the work we were doing, but so the way we did it, so it's pretty much 3 5/8 from the outside to the outside of the frame there. So from there to there, it's 3 5/8 on this side and 3 5/8 on the other side. And the axle is going to be about an inch, a little like 1.25 inches, slightly more forward from the stock position, which is good. So there's the front umbrella. It's pretty much 3 5/8 to this side and 3 5/8 on the other side, and you'll be perfect center right there. So that's pretty much it for today. We just threw the bumper on there to see how far the leaf spring hangers are from the bumper, and probably pretty much the whole hanger sticks down. Just the cross member is right at line, and we're gonna work on building the front or the rear shackles, but still haven't got that. And then I'm gonna wait to get my leaf spring, what do you call it? The leaf spring bracket that goes under the front, well, pretty much under the pumpkin or whatever you call that, the actual carrier differential, the part that goes under the bracket. Um, the axle that I bought didn't come with this, so I ordered one off Amazon, and I'm waiting for it to get here, so then I'll be able to mount the leaf spring on with my U-bolts. That was just for now to be able to roll it. We pretty much just put the pin in place and tying the ratchet strap on it so it'll hold it down. And the the leaf spring on the back is pretty much up against the frame on both sides, so you can pretty much see. I mean, it's just with the rim there, and see how much lift that's gonna give it. It's probably it's a pretty good amount of lift. So I had my friend here stand in front of the truck. He's 5'8", so it gives you a good idea of how tall the truck is gonna be. It's just sitting on 16-inch rims with the rim on the floor and the weight of the truck on it. So whatever rim size or tire size I decide to run will probably lift it a good amount more. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. It's probably kind of confusing the way I explain myself in the video, so if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll be updating this as the build goes. Stay tuned.